What's up, guys? NBA talk. NBA playoffs, baby. It's here. 2016. We just came through from the 2015-2016 NBA season. Um, Very interesting. Not much competition to look at. Is not as potent as they used to be. You have Golden State Warriors being very potent. Um, and you have Cleveland Cavaliers doesn't seem to have an opposition, but I'll do the best I can. This is going to be straight up first round. So I'm going to do my predictions for the first round and then so on for the second round. Well, semifinals to be exact. And then the conference finals and then the NBA finals. So predictions video is going to go round round for each video. So let's do the first round of the playoffs. This includes Western and Eastern. So Golden State Warriors versus Houston Rockets later today, since this is pretty much April 16th. Golden State Warriors is going to easily beat this team, except for one game. I will give James Harden a game because I don't think they don't have much to stop him. I don't think Klay Thompson can stop James Harden, but at some point it's going to weigh over him so easily. Um, he's not going to have much help because the way how they are playing, they don't feed off each other. Regardless of how many assists James Harden gets, it doesn't seem like it's benefiting everyone else. Dwight Howard is no longer what he used to be. Trevor Ariza has declined hugely. Patrick Beverly has diminished as well. Nothing much from the bench. You maybe get something from Jason Terry because this guy is good. Whenever he's on the court, the team plays better because they look towards his leadership. But anyhow, Golden State wins at Game 5 for me. Houston Rockets going to get one game. Clippers versus Portland Trailblazers. I say Clippers at 6. Portland Trailblazers is going to compete defensively, but when it comes to offensive efficiency, nothing because Damian Lillard and McCollum are going to be pretty much the only really reliable players on the roster because I don't think Damian Lillard can be stopped by Chris Paul. I think McCollum can beat JJ Redick when going one on one. But I don't think it's going to help in the long run because there's so many pieces involved because DeAndre Jordan is going to massacre Mason Plumlee. We have Blake Griffin coming back, and I don't think people like Aminu Volek or any power forward can stop Blake Griffin. Even though he's still coming back from injury and suspension, I still think the team gonna easily beat this team so easily. So, uh, LA Clippers at 6. I have the Oklahoma City Thunder beating the Dallas. Sweep them, sweep them, sweep them, sweep them. I think the injuries of the Dallas Mavericks and the lack of talent around Dirk Nowitzki is just going to be too much. The Oklahoma City Thunder is going to just run past them. Kevin Durant is going to be in full engaged mode. He's going to demolish everything in his path, and they're going to easily sweep this team. Well, I wouldn't say easily. There's going to be at least one overtime game because I know head coach Rick Carlisle is not going to let the Dallas Mavericks go away that easy. But I still say it's going to be a sweep. The San Antonio Spurs versus Memphis Grizzlies. San Antonio Spurs is going to be physical. Both teams are not going to score that much, but the San Antonio Spurs are going to beat the Memphis Grizzlies, sweep them too. They're going to sweep the Memphis Grizzlies. Nothing, no one can really guard Kawhi Leonard other than Matt Barnes if they put him on him. Tim Duncan is gonna just beat down um, everyone unless they put Zach Randolph on Tim Duncan, which is very problematic because you have LaMarcus Aldridge as well. They have a better front court than Zach Randolph's front court of the Memphis Grizzlies, being he's the only one really to rely upon. So, and kind of plus they have a better backcourt. So, so I'll say San Antonio Spurs pretty much sweeping the Memphis Grizzlies. So that's it for the Western Conference. Golden State goes up, Clippers goes up, Oklahoma City Thunder goes up, and San Antonio Spurs goes up. So that's pretty much easy pickings. Now we look at the Eastern Conference. You have the Cavaliers versus the Detroit Pistons, who are much better than before. They won the series in the regular season, believe it or not. They have three. They're 3-1 in the season, I believe, in the against Cleveland. But this is the playoffs, and pretty much all except for Reggie Jackson, I believe, is the only Reggie Jackson is the only person to ever go to the playoffs who has actual playoff experience. Everyone else is a rookie, and of course you have the Cleveland Cavaliers are battle ready for the playoffs. They already been to the playoffs, so they already know what to do. So I see another sweep because LeBron James is going to turn it up, and there's no one going to stop him. Tobias Harris is going to be good, but not good enough. Pretty much they're going to destroy the Detroit Pistons. I think Andre Drummond is going to be completely useless in this game, in this series. So I see a sweep again for LeBron James fourth straight time, I believe. Then we have Boston Celtics versus Atlanta Hawks, which is going to be a very good matchup. Boston Celtics being a very good defensive team. It's pretty much these two teams, Atlanta Hawks and Boston Celtics, are two opposites. These two teams are efficient in different ways. Atlanta Hawks is efficient in the offense, meaning getting passing around, getting good looks, good shooting down low because they got some close games from Paul Millsap and Al Horford. Both players can also shoot outside the perimeter and the 3-point shot. So offensively, they have the better hand. However, Boston has a better defensive game. They have Bradley who could stop pretty much any player, any backcourt. So even so, Cal Korver hasn't been on his game season long. He has diminished. So it's going to be easy pickings for Bradley. You have Isaiah Thomas, who is really feisty. I don't think no one could be able to guard him. Teague is going to get schooled in this game. Definitely for sure, Isaiah Thomas is going to score 20 points a game in this one. And you have Joe Crowder defending against Bazemore. You have Sullinger against Al Horford, which is a very bad thing because Al Horford could just pretty much spread the floor. He could just draw Sullinger out. But Sullinger, he is known also to shoot the perimeter too. So that'll be a very interesting matchup. For the power forward spot, I don't know exactly. Amir Johnson versus Paul Millsap. Paul Millsap is going to get that for sure. The backcourt goes to Boston, and the front court goes to Atlanta Hawks. So this is up in the air. I can't give a winner. I don't know who's going to win this one. My feeling, in my heart, I want the Boston Celtics to win because I think they are more determined. So that's just pretty much. I think Boston is gonna win. Not exactly win. It's just a feeling for me. Then you have Miami Heat against Charlotte Hornets. Miami Heat is gonna win this for sure. It's gonna be in 5 games. In 5 games, Miami is gonna win this. They have too much talent on their squad. They're more playoff ready. Charlotte Hornets, most of them aren't really playoff ready at all. I think several of them are inexperienced, so pretty much the inexperience is gonna kick in because a lot of these Miami players, especially D Wade, they've been to the championship. Even without Chris Bosh, who is out for the playoffs, Miami Heat is gonna win this easy. So it's gonna be in 5 games. And then you have Toronto Raptors versus Indiana Pacers. I got the Raptors. The Raptors have been underrated for so long, and they're gonna be underrated through these playoffs. They're gonna win this in, I would say, 6 games. 6 games. Because the Indiana Pacers is gonna turn up the defense a lot. Even though they're gonna struggle a lot on offensively because Paul George, there's so much he can do. He's pretty much going to be the only one really to rely upon because Monty Ellis is not on his game all season long. George Hill, we don't know where he's at. We maybe get something from C.J. Miles for sure, and something from Ronnie Stuckey coming off the bench. So you got something there from the backcourt, but in the long run, Indiana Pacers is not going to handle it well, even with how good defensively they are. They have Miles Turner, they have Miami, who are good front court, very good front court, which is a better front court than the Toronto Raptors. But the Toronto Raptors are deep in the starting lineup and in the bench. It's going to be too much for the Indiana Pacers to handle with the lack of talent they have. So I got the Toronto Raptors in this 6 games. So Cleveland Cavaliers goes up. Boston Celtics at heart, not in my mind because I don't know what's going to happen here. Miami Heat is going to win this, and Toronto Raptors is going to win this. So that's it. Leave your comments below what you think, and hurry up because it's playoff time. The first one is I think is going to be at 12:30. That will be the Indiana Pacers and Toronto Raptors, followed by the Houston Rockets versus Golden State, then Boston Celtics versus Atlanta Hawks, then lastly the main event Dallas Mavericks versus Oklahoma City Thunder. So that's it for me. This is my predictions video. Leave your comments below what you think about the first round, who's going up, who's going down, how many wins they're going to get, how many games are going to go. So that's it. Peace.